Hi horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. Guess what? Today I'm gonna ride my 3 ponies, which you can see here on my sweatshirt, in 3 hours. Let's go. All right, our first pony here is Mr. Olaf. Can't wait to ride him. So if you saw our last video, which I'll post in the description and right here, I'm trying my Kenton Masters again. So we're gonna see how it goes. This is his first time back in the outdoor since winter. So we'll just take it easy and have fun. Let's go. Okay, so all the ponies have been doing a great job. We are so sick of being in the indoor arena, so I'm so happy to get back in the outdoor. It is a little bit wet, so I have to be careful, but in most of the spots it's pretty dry, so it's just really the back and then some of the corners. But yeah, so Olaf is a hot mess, so we're not going to judge because it still is too cold to bathe and I don't have warm water or like a heated barn or wash rack. So yeah, don't judge me. Did the best I could. But yeah, he's doing really great. So today was an okay ride. It wasn't like our super best amazing ride, but he did a good job. And, you know, he's just getting used to being in the outdoor again. And it is super windy currently. So I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt. But his trot is getting a lot better. He's starting to become more round and more balanced. Still have a lot of work to do. And each ride, he improves immensely. So that's really the point of it. And again, once this arena dries up, we're really going to get him over fences. And I think that's really going to help build his top line. His canter has improved a lot as well. But seriously, Olaf is such a kick butt pony. Oh my gosh, he's forward, he's responsive, he's sensitive in a good way, like not reactive. And dude, he is going to be like amazing for some kid. Like I am so excited to just continue his progress because he is super athletic. We just need to teach him how to use his body a little bit more. And the things he likes to do, he sometimes likes to do funny things with his neck because he's trying to find balance and he's still developing muscle. And of course, he's still relatively young, 7 years old. And he really likes to curl his head. So I don't want him like right there. I don't like that. If his nose is a little bit out, like that's better. Still not exactly what I want, but you want the neck almost even with the shoulder with the nose slightly tipped out. Once in a while, I will get him on the vertical because it's important to put the horse in different postures throughout the session. But sometimes he's a little bit funny and all over the place with his body, but that's just because he needs to build the muscle and the stamina, and that's just going to take time. And I think the summer is really going to help, especially when we hack out on the trails, do a lot of hill work, get him over fences and that kind of thing. But we're trying. So he's a lot better than he was. And today he's a little more head high than he has been, just again, because it's windy, we're outside. So Olaf did a lovely job. We're having so much fun. And next up will be Cruella. Okay, now we have Miss Cruella. Let's go. All right, Miss Cruella. This pony, man, like she is so fun. And she really is working with me in my horsemanship. Like she holds me accountable, but it's a really good thing because she is so sweet and I really enjoy her and there's no crazy. She will just sometimes put that head straight up in the air and some days she's super quick and then the next day she's really slow. So it's always really exciting. She is improving though, and we have more good rides than we do head straight up in the air type rides. And really, it's just because she just wants to go. Like, as you can see, here's how our ride is starting off. So her head is up and she's just like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And again, that's from being a speed pony. So for the love of goodness, if you're doing speed, please give your horse a foundation. I think speed is really great, but I think the horse needs to understand that it's not just go in the arena and rip because it can be dangerous. And you want your horse to develop that muscle properly in the understanding. So again, just getting used to being in the outdoor arena. So her head is a little high now, so the goal is going to be to just get her to stretch out a little bit. So that's why we're doing pulls and just get her to be a little more relaxed. So that's a little bit of an improvement. But, it kind of goes back and forth. So the end goal for this ride is just to get her head just a little more level so that she's comfortable and a little more relaxed. Moving into the canter a little bit. And after we canter for a little bit and move out, after about 10 minutes, she really starts to settle in. So that's really good. It's not like the ride's like this the entire time. Like we always get to a point where she starts to relax a little bit more. So this is a lot better. And again, she's just quick and, ponies, they have little legs, so they're just moving along. She just has so much energy and I really enjoy that aspect of her. But yeah, those legs can go. I haven't even asked her to like move out and go fast. So I'm kind of like, how fast can you really go if I actually asked for it? But see, this is a huge improvement from the start of the ride. So this is ideally just what I want her in on a regular basis. Of course, working on stretching out a little bit more too, and then sometimes getting in a little bit more of a frame like on the vertical, but this is good for her. And again, once we can get out and do hill work, like I said with Olaf, I think that's going to be tremendous for her. It's a natural incline. We'll do a lot of miles, so she'll really get that workout, and I think that'll make a big difference. She's moving along great here, so we're really just focusing on tempo and rhythm. Like, that's her big thing. Once she can get in a good rhythm, she usually settles in, relaxes her neck and head a little bit more, and will be more engaged, so that's great. I don't really think I'm going to do a lot of shows with her, but I do think I'm going to take her camping and again on a lot of trail rides, just get her out working. I might do like a fun show. That's about it. And I might have some more of my advanced students ride her. But once I get her settled in, I think the plan will be to find her a good home just like everybody else. And I'm trying to figure out what that home might be. Honestly, I think for a kid that has a little bit more is more gutsy and wants more of an energetic, like athletic pony, I think she'd be really great for them because she's safe. Like, she's not ever out of control. She never has like bit or bucked or took off. Like, it's nothing like that. You just have to know how to ride and like how to communicate with her. And if you do that, she's great. So I think she'd be like really fun for a kid that really wants to develop that relationship with a pony. And of course, I'll be working with her until I know she's solid.
All right, now we're gonna go get Weselton, and it'll be the last pony. Hi, Olaf.
All right, last but not least, we have Mr. Duke of Weselton.
All right, now we have Mr. Rony Pony, Duke of Weselton. He has been a little dreamboat. He's been absolutely phenomenal. I feel so comfortable on him. He's really coming into himself. He can be a little bit shy and unsure, but he has just been so sweet. And now that he's understanding that he's safe and he's more comfortable, he's really starting to develop. He has really nice gaits for a pony, and I just think he's a really lovely POA. So we've been doing Western. I do want to try him English sometime soon. He's doing really great with the Western, and you're going to see us doing some neck reining towards the end of our session. I love him. I hope you guys do too. Duke of Weselton just told me to remind you guys to like and comment on this video so that our channel can grow and spread to more horse lovers. Okay, now I'm going to take him over some poles. He did great with that. He really does enjoy the pole work, and he's stretching out. He has more of a natural frame where he just kind of tips his nose forward, puts his neck down. The thing with him is sometimes he'll get a little bit heavy on the bit, and when we used to transition, he would literally throw his head down. So we've been working on those things, and I can definitely tell it's paying off now that we're able to ride outside in a bigger space. I'm going to ask for a canter transition. He did really good going from poles trot right into canter, picked up the correct lead. He does really well picking up his lead, so that is awesome. I love when they kind of naturally do that, find their balance. And his canter is so fun. I think his canter is looking really good. And again, we have to avoid that puddle in the wet part, so it is kind of weird like going around them, but it's also good practice for steering. Look at him, he's so cute. Okay, now we're gonna do some neck reining. I wanna see how he does. We've practiced this a little bit before, but I really just wanna use my leg cues and not rely so heavily on my reins and really just see, is he focusing on my leg? Is he listening? Is he understanding the concept? And so far, he's doing a phenomenal job. He is so cool. I want some kid to show him on the POA circuit someday. I think he's gonna be a steady Eddie. Pretty good halt there. He didn't slam down his head, which was better. Again, still room for improvement, but doing good. So I'm switching directions, and I want to see how is he doing when I asked him to canter and then go into trot. As you can see, he's not like speeding up. Some horses, after they canter, they want to continue going forward, almost rushing. He maintains steady rhythm. So that's really awesome for him that he's naturally rhythmic, and it's so nice. He honestly is a naturally beautiful mover, and I think when he's like 8, 10 years old, because he's 5 right now, he's going to be awesome. So we're going to canter in this direction, work on the neck reining. This will be interesting, especially because that puddle is there. But again, the back part is wet, so I'm avoiding it. But he did really good. He's listening really well. He's responding to my leg. He's really trying to please, and that's huge because he's a horse that naturally holds a little bit more tension just because I think of his past and because he's a little more shy. But now he's really starting to open up and really give, and it's so amazing to see that transformation during this process. Also, I could just ride his canter forever. It's so fun, especially for a pony, because some ponies have the quote-unquote pony canter and it's choppy. His is really smooth. I think because they're a little bit larger ponies, they have way better canters, and that's really nice because it's hard. But I will say, if they were to like move really fast, it's easier to fall off because they don't have as much square footage. So yeah, he's doing so good with the neck reining. I'm super impressed. This is a fantastic ride. He did really good. I asked him to halt and go straight into canter, so that was really nice. He's gorgeous. What a good boy. I really hope for those of you who have been here since the beginning that you can see his progress, because I think it's really good and I'm so happy. So glad I got them. Now I'm going to post at the canter a little bit, get off his back and work on my own rhythm. I think this is a great exercise to do in general for not only the rider, but for the horse too. And it really holds you accountable. You have to have good body control to do this. It almost looks like you're just bouncing out of the saddle, but really you have enough body control that you can very gently sit down. So this is such a fun exercise. I like doing it out in the field too, not just in the arena. So he did a lead change here, a flying lead change. It's kind of hard to see, but if you watch really closely, he picked up the wrong lead, then immediately switched it. So that was really cool. Yay! And he just looks like a little cowboy horse. That's kind of what I love about him. He's so cool. I'm so happy I have these guys.
All right, horse lovers, all the ponies did a great job. Had so much fun. Finished up just in 3 hours. Hope you enjoy. See you next time, horse lovers. Bye.